Welcome to the campus of NJCU. That's New Jersey City University. Today on NJCUGothicKnights.com. It's women's basketball, part of a women's and men's doubleheader against William Paterson tonight for the Gothic Knights. The Pioneers of William Paterson on the women's side coming in at 9-9 overall, 5-6 in the NJAC. They took care of NJCU back on November the 28th, 83-45, but this is a much improved NJCU team over that time. The Gothic Knights coming in with a 4-14 record. They're 1-10 in the NJAC. They've lost 4 in a row, but they've been very competitive over the last 3 games in particular, with losses against Wesleyan of the NESCAC and then tight conference losses at home to Kane on January the 16th last week, and then Saturday at Rowan by 7, 82-75. I'm Ralph Benarchik. Thank you so much for being here today. Our starters are being introduced. Let's give you the NJCU starters, as William Paterson actually will show you on the board who they will start. Elisa Giordano is the junior guard from Woodridge, New Jersey, joined by C.C. Green, a 5'8 senior on the wing from Boonton, New Jersey. Brianna Brooks will play a forward position, a sophomore from Saddlebrook, New Jersey. Bianca Soriano at 5'11 will play the 5 spot from New Milford, New Jersey. And Julie Ravito will play a shooting guard position, 5'6 senior from Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, for head coach Erin Monahan, her 26th season, a former star at William Paterson, class of 91. And now time for the Gothic Knights starters. They'll look like this under first-year head coach Pat Devaney Sr., an alumnus class of 2012 at NJCU. And in the backcourt, Marasia Bacon is the senior point guard, who just became the conference's all-time leading scorer, over 2,000 career points. I'll detail that as we go. Senior from Neptune, New Jersey, and Neptune High School. And she's joined the backcourt by 5'3 sophomore Maya Neal from East Orange, New Jersey, and Newark Tech. And joined up front by the guards, Christine Bizup, a 5'7 senior from Fort Lee, New Jersey. Bizup has played her best over the last 5 games. And 5'1 freshman guard Emily Ruiz from Jersey City, New Jersey, Dickinson High School by way of County Prep. And playing the lone, maybe forward spot, you could say, is Maisha Bacon in this undersized lineup, a senior at 5'4 from Neptune, New Jersey, the twin sister of Marasia Bacon. And that's a look at the Gothic Knights today. A reminder, coming up at 8 p.m. tonight, or maybe 8:10 or so, the William Paterson men will battle the NJCU men. That'll be coming up, and I'll have the live stream for you right here on NJCUGothicKnights.com. This is a William Paterson team that comes in perhaps a bit befuddling. They just lost to Rutgers Camden, who's 6-5 in the conference. But William Paterson right now, they are competing for that 6th and final playoff spot in the NJAC. But they have wins over the defending champion TCNJ back on January the 9th, and defending finalist in perennial power Montclair State over the last month. And that's what's made this so befuddling for head coach Erin Monahan. NJCU in the white on white, black on black for William Paterson. And our officials, Robert Siege, Edwin Guzman, and Rich Fetter. This is a William Paterson team that's very good defensively, and they create a lot of turnovers. But here's a takeaway by Maya Neal, as Neal races ahead, takes it to the rim, and picks up an immediate foul against Julie Ravito of William Paterson. And it's a team that is the 26th rebounding program in the country, 2nd in the NJAC. And their three-point defense, which can be something very underrated and hard to execute, is 60th in the country. Teams only shoot 26% from beyond the arc, and also 43rd in the country in forced turnovers. And these are 2 pressing teams that will meet here today that could cause a lot of transition opportunities and a lot of big swings of momentum. So Maya Neal at the free throw line. And Neal making 1 of 2 for NJCU. On the push ahead, this drive by Elisa Giordano knocked away. And this is a William Paterson team, and as Erin Monahan said, that we don't have a true point guard. That's been a problem, but they've been in every game this year. Giordano, long at a 3, offensive rebound, Bianca Soriano. So the fresh shot clock as Brianna Brooks attacks. And she'll be called for traveling. And Brooks is a very tall, nice prospect, a 5'11 sophomore. And just in the last 2 weeks has gotten better, even attempted a three, and showing great signs of growth. Pressure put on by William Paterson. Ruiz into the middle for Maya Neal. The skip pass, here's Marasia Bacon, 4-3. Bacon, the nation's #2 leading scorer at nearly 26 points per game. She knocks down her first look at 26% from three, and now a turnover as the pressure along the sideline. CeCe Green turns it over. Marasia Bacon, for the third time, named the NJAC Player of the Week after breaking the all-time women's record in scoring, as she came into the game with 2,052 points. Second in scoring and as well as steals per game at 4-8. Christine Bishop into Maisha Bacon, and the save to Bishop. Bishop then in a tie-up, and the arrow is going to keep it here with the Gothic Knights. So NJCU will keep it just underway tonight at the John J. Moore Athletic Center. Bacon will finally get it in. 4-0 Gothic Knights. Bacon the pull-up over Green. And that's long, and the rebound handled by Julie Ravito. A starter for nearly her entire career. From the back half of her freshman year, as Ravito picks up the foul on the floor. And will get herself free throws. Or check that, they'll call it on the floor. The foul was on Christine Bishop, picking up her first. This is a team offensively that they don't have one go-to player, as Aaron Monahan said, and that comes from losing their starting point guard, Ashley Castillo, 2 days prior to the start of the season. Pull up Elisa Giordano, that's long, so it's been point guard by committee. Is CeCe Green, who has really come on in the last 2 weeks. She puts it in, a senior from Boonton, and is able to put it away. Green coming off of an 18-point game against Rutgers Camden and a 24-point game against Montclair State. Inside, Maisha Bacon picks up the foul, a block against Julie Ravito of William Paterson. And that is Ravito's second. She's a key player for William Paterson. Meanwhile, Maisha Bacon will shoot the free throws at 73%. And Maisha good on the first, scoring double figures in the last 5 games, now up to 11 points and 8 rebounds. And that's been a difference maker as the Gothic Knights have gotten a lot more competitive over the last month. Second one was off, 5-2 NJCU. William Paterson has started the game 1 of 4. On the pull-up from the baseline, and that's off the mark from Ravito, who remains in the game with 2 fouls. Lead pass, Neal looking for Maisha Bacon, knocked away, and then a bounce by Brianna Brooks. NJCU to toss it in as we played 2.5 minutes. So Marasia Bacon here against the man-to-man look. Baseline drive, Maisha Bacon picks up another William Paterson foul. And this will go against Bianca Soriano. So another trip to the free throw line for Maisha Bacon, as the Twins have established a remarkable one and only season as Gothic Knights. Marasia Bacon working on historic season, and Maisha Bacon has been a very valued player too. She makes 2 free throws, 7-2 NJCU. William Paterson breaking pressure easily. Brooks. Ravito. And Ravito blocked but a foul. She took it into the body of Marasia Bacon, who thought she had a clean block. And the body before the block is the call from Edwin Guzman. So Julie Ravito, who played 1 year, 2014-15, and then went to Bergen Community College as she knocks down the first. And Ravito's been a very steady player. A second point guard, also a rebounder. But with the loss of Ashley Castillo, as Aaron Monahan detailed, we've been searching for someone to play that position consistently. And that has been the greatest area that William Paterson has struggled in. But they're in every game, and they would love to qualify for the NJAC tournament. They feel they can win at least a game. Here's Zaira Taylor-Gaston on the floor for the first time for NJCU, but Maya Mio misses the three. Elisa Giordano, and here comes William Paterson. Ravito, baseline drive, Green. Green underneath Soriano, nicely done. Good passing inside to Bianca Soriano, and it's a 7-6 game. Taylor-Gaston, and the corner for Neal. A three for Marasia Bacon, and she's missed her last two with Brianna Brooks rebounding. As I said, this is an excellent rebounding team, William Paterson. CeCe Green in transition, steps through and is able to score. Green at 5'8", plays much bigger than that. On the wing, and then the shot up, but an offensive foul. Christine Bizub taking it in, and that is going to be her second. We're going to sub as Bizub is going to sit, as Jacinia Montalvo will come in for the first time for NJCU. Montalvo, a senior from Hillside, New Jersey, attending Bayonne High School. Green off to Ravito, and that's off the mark. William Paterson shoots the three at 29% as Marasia Bacon took it strong and will go to the line for the first time. And Ravito, a very streaky player for William Paterson. And Julie Ravito just picked up her third. So it'll be a while until we perhaps see her get on a streak. So Aaron Monahan rolled the dice, and we'll have to take one of her senior lead players off the floor for a while. So Marasia Bacon's first trip to the free throw line, where she is 69%. So into the game for William Paterson is Chloe Kasbarian, a freshman out of Midland Park, New Jersey. Midland Park High School, a small Group 1 program. Two missed free throws by Marasia Bacon. So William Paterson with its first lead, but they'll do it without Julie Ravito. Kasbarian. CeCe Green made the catch, put the ball on the floor, and a steal from Marasia Bacon. And Bacon, second in the country in steals, takes it to the basket, and is going back to the free throw line. And that's going to be 5 team fouls against William Paterson with 4:53 left as Elisa Giordano picks up the personal. So the remarkable story of Saturday's Marasia Bacon performance at Kane, which was her former school, or I should say rather at Rowan on the 19th as she makes the first. She came into the game 4th in the NJAC's all-time career scoring, finished as the #1 all-time leading scorer. She scored 31 points on 6 of 11 from 3. Bacon makes both and has 5. She'll exit for a brief breather, and NJCU with a 1-point lead. And she's going to get some medical attention here. Over to my left. As look at the foul outside. And a hand check from Jacinia Montalvo. Also, Emily Ruiz has checked back in for NJCU. Brooks. And for William Paterson, greatest area of improvement has been getting production from their forwards. It's been guards like Giordano and Rovito that have had good years. As they are on the drive, is Giordano on the lay-in. But the question being, can Brianna Brooks or Bianca Soriano produce for William Paterson to make them much more well-rounded? Now a 2-3 zone look shown by William Paterson. Taylor Gaston. Offensive foul, barreling over CC Green. And asking Pat Devaney Sr. about the William Paterson defense in their press. He wants to attack it. And that's how William Paterson changed it up to a zone for the first time. Green popping out. Driving on Taylor Gaston. Puts it up, and it will count. CC Green with a tough drive for William Paterson. And she's got 6 points in the quarter. Good baseline drive, and Green, who has come on, as Erin Monahan described, she's worked very hard on her offense and outside shot. By the way, the foul was the second on Jasenia Montalvo. But CC Green has also knocked down 4 threes this year after not making any a year ago. And makes the free throw. She's got 7 to lead all players. And the pass ahead, stolen away, intercepted by Carolyn Hill, who just checked in. CC Green, righty layup is off. Carolyn Hill, another rebound. And then a timeout by William Paterson. So the timeout with William Paterson leading 13-9. 3:32 to go in this opening quarter in the first game of our doubleheader. William Paterson has won the last 20 meetings between the two teams. That's what NJCU is trying to stop today by trying to hang around. And for the Pioneers, as the season approaches the final few games of the regular season in February, William Paterson right now at 5-6. And they are in the 7th spot by percentage points behind Kane for the 6th and final playoff berth in the NJAC tournament. And William Paterson, their theme has been great defense against TCNJ. January 9th, they won the game 56-46. TCNJ, a very good team that executes on the offensive end. And they turned them over, and their three-point defense was outstanding. Inbound to Green. Brooks out to the corner. Open three, rims off for Chloe Kasparian. A rebound pulled out by CC Green. And Kasparian will back it out. And the pass ahead, Giordano intercepted, stolen. Marasia Bacon all the way for 2. So Marasia Bacon with 7 on another takeaway. That's now the 5th turnover by William Paterson. Hill. Caroline Hill, very good defense by Christine Bizza. Giordano rolling to the basket and the rim. Hill missed the layup. And the rebound tapped into the corner, Maisha Bacon. Marasia Bacon, a transition pull-up. And Giordano tipping it out of the reach of Maisha Bacon. It's a 2-point game with both teams over the limit in this opening quarter. And JCU has knocked down the game's lone 3. Neal. Zaire Taylor Gaston against the zone. Shot clock down to 7. Maisha Bacon off to the corner. Christine Bizza. Maisha Bacon the rebound. And a fresh shot clock for the Gothic Knights. Bishop in particular has played very well, averaging 10 points over the last 5 games. Marasia Bacon, it will count. A floater inside the free throw line. That ties the game at 13. Bacon with 9 already in the opening quarter. Chloe Kasparian picking up the personal. Could not convert the free throw, and William Paterson on the miss. So we remain tied at 13, approaching the final minute of this opening quarter. Hill given the isolation. Kasparian. Hill exchanging with Kasparian and turns it over. So NJCU forces another turnover. William Paterson has started 5 of 13 from the floor. They've also out-rebounded the Gothic Knights 12-6. And that is their greatest strength. 26th in the country in total rebounding. And that means by the total number of rebounds collected, not necessarily an average. And they're an excellent offensive rebounding team too. Maisha Bacon, a step back, a long 2, that doesn't go, shooting over Kai Adams, junior guard from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, on the floor for the first time for the Pioneers. And here is Adams. Entry to Emma Giacchetti. As Giacchetti recovers, Giordano to the righty floater. And Marasia Bacon in traffic the rebound. Marasia Bacon with 9 in the opening quarter. As she drives and kicks, Zaira Taylor-Gaston. Maya Neal the rebound. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to close out the opening quarter. Taylor-Gaston came in 7 of 30 from 3, capable out there playing the 5 spot at 5'8". Player from Marist High School in Jersey City. And now a turnover to close out the opening quarters. But Marasia Bacon with 9 of the 13 for the Gothic Knights. William Paterson has won the last 20 meetings. The Gothic Knights are in this one at the end of 1, even at 13 on NJCUGothicKnights.com. Marasia Bacon, among the remarkable areas that she leads the country and NJAC in. Number 1, she leads the country in field goals attempted. 471 attempts coming in to today's game. And also number 2 in the country in field goals made, which is incredible. 10th in the country in free throws attempted, 9th in makes. She's played the 2nd most minutes in the country, averaging about a 98% minutes per game, averaging officially about 38 and change per. And the nation's number 2 scorer, number 1 in steals, total number 2 in steals per game. And she has 2 triple-doubles, which leads the country. And within the NJAC, she is also remarkably the 5th leading rebounder in total rebounds. Her twin sister Maisha is the 7th best rebounder at 8.4 in the conference. Second quarter underway. CC Green back on the floor for William Paterson, who leads the Pioneers with 7. Giacchetti on the entry. Hill, tough turnaround, almost fell. Offensive rebound finds Hill, but she misses the follow. That's 3 good looks in this game for Hill. She gets another opportunity. Pull-up floater by Adams, that's off. And William Paterson struggling from the floor. On the push, Maisha Bacon blown by, but could not convert. And eventually it's Adams controlling the miss. So Lisa Giordano, out of Woodridge, New Jersey, she'd be an off guard if William Paterson had Ashley Castillo, who was going to head into the season, be the first-year full-time starter. That's a long-range two from CC Green. So Green with 9. For the season, Green is shooting it at 44% for a guard. 9.7 points per game, but she's been a different player over the last 2 weeks in conference play, averaging nearly 12. Shot clock down to 7. Marasia Bacon to her strong right hand, the floater. Giordano. William Paterson having starting shooting guard Julie Ravito on the bench since midway through the first quarter with 3 fouls. This is Adams on the blow-by directly to the rim. So Kai Adams, not a big score, only 2 points per game. Plays consistent bench minutes for Coach Erin Monahan. So William Paterson with its largest lead of 4. Bacon, a tough fall away. And the rebound tipped out by Zaira Telegaston. But coming is CC Green down the left of the lane. Giacchetti tipping the rebound. And Bizub through traffic. Maya Neal got it, but we have a timeout called by Pat Devaney of NJCU to keep it. To get the 30-second timeout to keep the possession. Trailing 17-13. And so far, Marasia Bacon has opened the game 3 of 7 for her 9 points. And as a team, NJCU is only shooting at 3 of 14, but they've gotten themselves to the free throw line often. And for NJCU, both Christine Bizub and Jasenia Montalvo both on the floor with 2 fouls. One other note on NJCU, they'll be playing once again today without outstanding freshman Teresa Ortiz from New Jersey Power University High School in Newark. Ortiz in concussion protocol. She missed the last game at Rowan Saturday after getting the concussion on Wednesday, January the 16th, early in the fourth quarter against Kane, with the game very much in the balance. Ended up being a 5-point loss by NJCU, but if Ortiz plays, who is third in the team in scoring, through 4 games played at 12 per, that would have been a big difference. Inside, great pass, Marasia Bacon finding Zaira Taylor-Gaston inside against the zone. So a good basket out of the timeout. Giordano tries the 3, and that's off. William Paterson now 0 of 5 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, on the drive, and there's an and one. Marasia Bacon taking it the distance. That ties the game at 17. And the foul was on Chloe Kasbarian. Or check that rather, Justina Cabezas just checked in. A freshman from Beckton Regional, native of Karlstadt. Bacon has the free throw and has 12 of NJCU's 18 points. CC Green, and Green stepped on the baseline. That's another turnover by William Paterson. So turnover number 7. NJCU has given it away 4 times. Man-to-man look now by William Paterson, who has flashed some zone. Green given the assignment against Marasia Bacon. Bizub is blocked underneath by Emma Giacchetti, and here comes Giordano pushing. Giacchetti stops, offensive foul. She tried to get herself under control. Marasia Bacon drew it, and Edwin Guzman and Robert Siegi will agree on the call against Giacchetti. So Green again extending defensively. She goes 5'8". Bizub stepping out straight on. And that's off from the three. And the rebound to Soriano. Christine Bizub for the season, 9 of 40, 23% from three. But as I've mentioned, has played much better. As Pat Devaney Sr. felt the realization of a senior as her career comes down to the final several games. Adams stepping out. And that one up off the wire. So Kai Adams has made 7 threes this season. And William Paterson now 0 of 6 from 3. We near the 5-minute mark of this opening half tonight at the John J. Moore Athletic Center on NJCUGothicKnights.com. I'm Ralph Bednarczyk. NJCU been very competitive here against William Paterson as Marasia Bacon thought she was fouled. As William Paterson able to rebound. Brianna Brooks back on the floor for William Paterson. Adams exploding to the rim, could not finish. And William Paterson leaving a lot of points to the rim, now 7 of 24. Now the pass stolen away by Adams. And then Adams got rid of it to Giacchetti. Giordano running the floor. CC Green, she missed the layup. And NJCU trying to push. Maisha Bacon. And they're going to get her for traveling. A little delayed call, but they got it right. The Gothic Knights will bring back Christine Bizub for Jasenia Montalvo. William Paterson offensively averaging just 63 points per game. It is their defense that gets the job done. Number 3 in scoring defense for the season, allowing a shade under 60 points per game. And now a takeaway, Maisha Bacon stripping Adams. As William Paterson gets back in defensively. And meanwhile, the Gothic Knights averaging 62 points per game. Now Bizub turns it over. The push from Giordano, and a blocking call against Bizub. So Bizub picks up her third and disagrees, but that is going to be free throws for Giordano. And with NJCU having just 9 players dressed, this is Giordano on the free throw. Elisa Giordano is the second leading scorer for William Paterson. Leading scorer Julia Rivito on the bench with 3 fouls. She averages 15 a game. Timeout called by NJCU. William Paterson back in front at 19-18. Had a great conversation meeting Erin Monahan before the game and talking about her William Paterson team. They also lost a very good player in Tori Wetzel, who was second team All-NJAC last year, in addition to losing Ashley Castillo, who is going to be the heir apparent to the point guard spot. So that's been the mantra. They're a work in progress. They're a team capable of winning out if they do the little things. So they have a very good defense, a pressing kind of a defense. But Erin Monahan really likes this team, looking for leadership because they've tended to play down to the level of competition. So this is Coach Monahan's 26th season, having taken the Pioneers to 11 NCAA tournaments, the last one being in 2013, and winning 3 NJAC tournament titles, including back-to-back in 2011 and 2012. They won the ECAC tournament title last year, which is essentially the tri-state area NIT, the consolation tournament. But she is the dean of coaching now in women's basketball, with the Kane coach having retired last year. And she became the head coach at her alma mater after finishing her career with over 1,000 points. Played softball, and after being a 1990 graduate, she took over the program for the 92-93 season at the age of 23. Out of the timeout for NJCU. Taylor Gaston attacking Soriano, and the foul. Zaira Taylor Gaston saw the paint was clear for her to attack the rim. So Taylor Gaston with the blow-by and gets herself to the free throw line. Bianca Soriano picking up her second. Taylor Gaston at 65%. But NJCU is retaking the lead as we're under 3.5 to go. Second quarter tonight from Jersey City. Giacchetti on the entry. Good pass to Brooks, but Brooks couldn't handle it. And Brianna Brooks is going to be a wonderful player in the next 2 years for William Paterson, as Taylor Gaston got to the rim again and is fouled. So Taylor Gaston this time will shoot 2, as Brianna Brooks picked up her first. And in a moment, the Gothic Knights will bring on Deanna Leonardo for the first time. This will just be her third game since joining the team after the semester break, as Taylor Gaston misses the first. And Leonardo is still looking for her first point, so she'll get some minutes. She's a 5'5" freshman shooting guard that played at Hudson Catholic, a much improved high school girls program, and native of Bayonne. Taylor Gaston making the second. NJCU by 2. And we'll get the hand checking call against Taylor Gaston. That's Brooks taking it all the way across the lane. So Brianna Brooks, as Erin Monahan has great hopes for her, puts in her first basket for the last 2 weeks, has gotten better defensively, and they need her to rebound, and any production is gravy for this William Paterson team from their forward spots. Soriano and Brooks most notably. And now without their leading scorer playing the remainder of this first half, they need someone to step up, as that's going to be a shot clock violation, says our underneath official Rich Feder. On the shot by Maisha Bacon, that was an air ball. Now I think NJCU has a point that the shot was deflected and out of bounds. They could put 1 second on the clock here. And that's what Robert Sieg is going to do, and this is the correct call, overruling Rich Feder. So NJCU will get a baseline out of bounds. So Marisha Bacon quickly, Montalvo, and a shot blocked by Brooks. Yeah, that's what makes Brianna Brooks at this level of Division III such a tantalizing prospect. Brooks is averaging 6 points, only 4 rebounds a game. And that's just her 10th block of the season. Here's screen and roll. Soriano got it from Brooks. So Bianca Soriano's second basket. And Brooks and Soriano both sophomores. So William Paterson back in front. As they stay in a man-to-man look. Neal. Neal getting it back from Zaire Terragaston. Shot was challenged by Brooks. And Brooks bothering that shot made the difference. Green. Soriano driving. And Soriano, offensive foul drawn by Yesenia Montalvo. And that's the third on Bianca Soriano with 1:08 remaining. So 2 starters for William Paterson with 3. And she's quickly replaced by senior Carolyn Hill at 5'9" from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Final minute of this opening half. Marasia Bacon, a high arcing 3. Second 3 of the game for Marasia Bacon. She's got 15. And the Gothic Knights back in front. Maya Neal, the deflection. And it's going to stay with William Paterson. Marasia Bacon, a contested 3. Came in shooting it from 26% out there, but with all the pressure on her, a lot of shots with a high degree of difficulty. Here is Giacchetti stepping into a 3. That's off. William Paterson rebounding it. They're 0 of 7 from 3. Now the baseline jumper goes for Carolyn Hill. Final 15 seconds of the first half. William Paterson, known for playing tough, low-scoring games. Marasia Bacon changes her shot, hit the front of the rim. Rebound Giacchetti, that'll take care of the first half with William Paterson leading 25-24. Marasia Bacon, a game after becoming the NJAC's all-time leading scorer in women's basketball. She's added 15 first-half points. And the Gothic Knights are within 1, trying to snap a 20-game losing streak in the overall series. We'll come back in about 14 minutes to bring you the second half on NJCUGothicKnights.com.
Just want to see if I could hear what you were saying.
Yeah, no, you should actually. Because you see there's still, you should mute it, just so.
NJCU. Tonight on NJCUGothicKnights.com as we look at some first half numbers. And of note, NJCU shooting it at 28% from the field, but they've been able to compile numbers at the free throw line, 8 of 15. William Paterson 5 of 5 at the stripe, but they have been in foul trouble. Other notable number, the rebounding, 26-15. William Paterson, that's the area that they usually have a healthy margin in, including, you see, the 9 offensive rebounds that they've gotten. 11 turnovers, though, by William Paterson have sort of nullified that. NJCU's committed 8 turnovers. At leading scores, Marasia Bacon, the country's #2 offensive player. 15 points on 5 of 11, 2 threes for Marasia. 5 points for Zaire Taylor-Gaston. For William Paterson, 9 points from C.C. Green, 5 rebounds and 4 of 7. And leading scorer, Julie Ravito, only played 4.5 minutes, 2 points after picking up her 3rd foul. Ravito and Bianca Soriano, 3 fouls each. Christine Bizub, 3 fouls for NJCU. Ravito begins the second half on the floor for William Paterson. Zaire Taylor-Gaston took it into the lane and a tie-up, and that's going to give the ball to William Paterson. So Ravito, who has become the de facto point guard, she attacks the rim. Then slips it into C.C. Green, and the hesitation cost her. The travel, the 12th turnover by William Paterson. Pressure put on, getting to pick up full court by Elisa Giordano, and that meant a switch by Green. And for NJCU, they need some productivity from someone other than Marasia Bacon. And Maisha Bacon has been held to just 3 without a field goal. Natalia Ordonez, freshman, begins the second half on the floor, playing for the first time. She's from Weehawken High School. And Weehawken outside the Lincoln Tunnel. Marasia Bacon, shot clock to 1, misses the 3. And Ravito rebounding. C.C. Green, who had a good first half, line drives that 3. Maisha Bacon up ahead. Marasia Bacon, and the pass deflected out by Elisa Giordano. No scoring yet in the third quarter, with NJCU trying to end a 20-game losing streak in the series against William Paterson. And that goes back 10 years, including losing earlier this season by a wide margin, 83-45. But they're in the game today. Maya Neal stepped through, and Brooks again controlling the glass. In that game, Julie Ravito had 19 points. That was the season's 4th game back on November the 28th. And also William Paterson got to the free throw line often. They were 19 of 25. Marasia Bacon had a tough 21 points, shooting 7 of 26. Emma Giacchetti forced her way up and in from the right side of the glass. Her first basket, a 5'10" sophomore from Beacon, New York. Beacon High School, just upstate in the lower Hudson Valley. Maisha Bacon down the middle. Brianna Brooks got the follow on the block, but there's Zaire Taylor-Gaston to clean it up. And back to a 1-point game. An open, good look at a 3, and that's off from Ravito. Green battling for the rebound, and it'll be pulled out by Elisa Giordano. Ravito looking for her first basket. It gets it there on an and 1. Ravito, who leads the team in 3-point makes, this time takes it strong to the basket. And the foul on Natalia Ordonez. So Ravito to the free throw line where she's 61%. 15 points, 5 rebounds. Second in the team in assists. And makes the free throw to extend it to a 4-point William Paterson lead. Largest lead for either side was 5 by NJCU. Marasia Bacon blocked again. Brianna Brooks her third block of the game. Zaire Taylor-Gaston blocked again, but a foul. Brooks this time, the personal. And in talking to Aaron Monahan about Brianna Brooks, that her stamina has improved. She's stepping out and shooting jumpers. What a player she can be for William Paterson. Taylor-Gaston making the first free throw. She's got 9 in support of Marasia Bacon. CC Green, as NJC was able to put up some pressure. Giacchetti across the lane, left that short. And Christine Bizza back on the court for NJCU rebounds. Bizza will try the 3. And that was a good look. Offensive rebound, Maya Neal. Maisha Bacon off the skip pass. The reflection by Giordano. Marasia Bacon. Job stepped into the lane, scores off a broken play. 17 for Marasia Bacon. Ravito pushing up and around Taylor-Gaston. It's off. Brooks is there. She misses the follow. Brianna Brooks again, and is fouled. So Brooks will get herself to the free throw line for the first time. And the foul was against Marasia Bacon, picking up her second. So Brianna Brooks, 4-year varsity player at Saddlebrook High School. 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds. Also played soccer and track and field. And at 5'11", and once she puts it all together, is going to be a fine player as she makes the free throw. It was a 2-shot foul. Brooks just 20 of 44, 46% at the free throw line. Last year started 13 games. Second one is good for Brooks. This year, Aaron Monahan describing it, she doesn't quite have a set starting 5. She has about 3 that are usuals. Then the next 2 spots, she's had to rotate through a bit. And inside, there's the finish for Marasia Bacon. It's now 19 for Marasia. Taylor-Gaston on a nice feed. Brooks on the pull-up, nicely done. 6 points for Brianna Brooks. And again, any scoring from the forward positions is a real bonus for William Paterson. Maya Neal left open, knocking down the 2. First basket for Maya Neal. And it's a tie game at 34. They'll look at the foul. And Maisha Bacon commits the foul in the backcourt, her first. Giordano. CC Green steps back, way off at a long 2. William Paterson 0 of 9 from 3. Maya Neal attacks. Brooks is able to bother it and perhaps block it. CC Green down, will be tied up. And the arrow is going to keep it with NJCU. Tough battle there between Green and Maisha Bacon, who are competing both very hard. NJC will keep it with 27 to shoot. Bizup on the curl cut. And Bizup took it in, offensive foul. Tough call there, the defender was set up, and that's the fourth on Christine Bizup. So Pat Devaney is going to have to take Bizup out and bring back freshman Natalia Ordonez. William Paterson able to break pressure. Rivetti down low. Brooks had the path to the basket. Brianna Brooks with 8. Julie Ravito, the good look. William Paterson back by 2. In that game back on November 28th, William Paterson forced 24 NJCU turnovers. Green, the deflection. Marasia Bacon got it back, and then Green knocks it away after the pass. CC Green all the way. It will count. Great individual defense from CC Green. First the deflection, and Bacon, while she tried to pass it while having a seat on the floor, batted that pass down, recovered it, and took it to the rim. The foul on Maya Neal. 5 team fouls against NJCU here, as Green could not convert the three-point play. And we'll get the foul as CC Green, riding Maisha Bacon up the floor, picks up the foul. And NJC will bring back Emily Ruiz, who started and played 3 minutes early. Ruiz, now the backdoor cut, pass a little behind her, and it's a turnover. Good idea, but the Gothic Knights could not convert. CC Green up and around on the blocking foul. Montalvo thought she was in position. So Jasenia picking up her third. So CC Green will shoot the free throws again. And Green graduating in 2015 from Boonton High School. And she misses the first, but spent 2 years just as a student at William Paterson. Was a 1,000-point scorer at Boonton. Also a soccer player, track and field. Second one good for Green, but came out for the team last year and made 25 starts. Takes 1 of 2 and has 12. Lead is 5, largest of the game for William Paterson. Neal. And Green comes up with another steal, but then commits the double dribble. Another good defensive play made by CC Green. It's been all over the floor. Green's got 7 rebounds, 3 steals. So NJC will keep it. Marasia Bacon. This one rims off, and they'll say last touch by Zaira Taylor-Gaston out of bounds. So Green will attack. Off it comes Giacchetti. Nicely done. Emma Giacchetti with her second basket largest lead for William Paterson extends to 7. Timeout NJCU. With 2:49 remaining, that's CC Green that was able to penetrate on the 2-on-1 and then get the assist. So William Paterson, despite not making a three, but they've rebounded the ball very well. 34-22 in that category and have 12 offensive rebounds. And they're led by CC Green's 12 points. So Jasenia Montalvo out of the timeout. And the pass by Marasia Bacon, and she was looking down low for Taylor Gaston and threw it away. So this is a 7-0 run by William Paterson. Giacchetti back up top, Brianna Brooks. Lob to the rim, Giacchetti. Forced it up. Offensive rebound, Green. Then Brianna Brooks steps through and scores. So Brianna Brooks with 10. And the second William Paterson player into double figures. And the lead up to 9. That's now 5 straight games in double figures for Brianna Brooks. Jumper was off by Neal, but she got her own miss. Out to Marasia Bacon on the deep three. Montalvo saving it, and right to Maisha Bacon, and then the flip shot by Marasia Bacon was wild. She caught it out of the air. And Robert Siege, the official, said it went over the backboard, and that's why it's a turnover. It remains a 9-point William Paterson lead. Giordano. And Elisa Giordano left that short, hoping for the call. Marasia Bacon pushing. Maisha Bacon for Montalvo. Off to Neal. Taylor Gaston cutting through. Giordano had a beat on the pass. And we got an early call for the tie-up to keep it with NJCU. William Paterson will get Kai Adams back on the floor. Aaron Monahan has kept Bianca Soriano on the bench with 3 fouls. She's gone more with Emma Giacchetti here. Now 3 out of the corner by Montalvo is off, and Brooks able to rebound. Backdoor cut, CC Green had the defender pinned behind her, and a good job defending Maisha Bacon. Bacon was pinned inside on Green, but she went straight up and forced a tough shot. Bacon, that's off the glass, rebound tipped by Green into the hands of Giordano. Final few seconds of the third quarter. Giacchetti, it will count. And William Paterson will go to the fourth quarter, still in the midst of a 9-0 run, 43-34. You're watching NJCU women's basketball tonight on NJCUGothicKnights.com. About to start the fourth quarter tonight from NJCU. A reminder, the NJCU men will take on the men of William Paterson. That's to come about a half hour after the conclusion of this game. Good matchup with William Paterson at 11-7 overall, 6-5 in the NJAC. NJCU 8-3 in the NJAC, 13-5 overall. And the two teams met earlier this season. It was a William Paterson win of 88-72 being the final. So the Gothic Knights looking to return the favor. Fourth quarter underway, and NJCU starts in a zone look as Giordano sees the ball kicked. CC Green. And Ravito may have traveled prior to the shot. The ball rims out. Green will rebound. So Julie Ravito, just 5 points after being limited in the first half, playing just 11 minutes. Giordano, there's the first three for William Paterson. And now it's a 12-0 run. Lisa Giordano with the make, and now Brooks the save off of her leg as Montalvo trying to keep it alive. Push ahead, Ravito finds Green, and it'll stay with William Paterson.
Man up, man up, man up, man up.
William Paterson now 1 of 10 from beyond the arc. Ravito. Then the righty scoop. And we'll get the foul going the other way. They'll get Emma Giacchetti. A minute into the fourth. William Paterson pushing the lead to 12. Marasia Bacon held to just 4 points in the third quarter. Zaire Taylor-Gaston challenged again, Brianna Brooks. CC Green steps through and is able to score without committing the charge. Marasia Bacon into the body of Brooks and picks up the foul. So a 14-0 run by William Paterson. And the Gothic Knights have a chance to end it here. They were outscored in the third, 18-10. So Marasia Bacon on the free throws. NJCU shooting is plummeted down to 26%. Marasia with 2 free throws has a game-high 21. And the Gothic Knights able to set up pressure. Giordano able to cross. Lisa Giordano, a junior from Woodridge, New Jersey. Emma Giacchetti. Ravito tried to lay it off for Giacchetti. Giordano on the cut, and it's intercepted and stolen. Marasia Bacon. And then the foul in the backcourt against William Paterson. And CC Green picks up number 2. Bizub into the corner, Natalia Ordonez. And the pass here for Bacon, she's able to recover. Bizub left open, tries the 3 and has it. First field goal for Christine Bizub. Brooks across, CC Green is fouled. Marasia Bacon, and she picks up her 3rd. So CC Green, who's had a strong overall game today for William Paterson, is able to make the first free throw. Carolyn Hill will replace Emma Giacchetti. Green officially now 13 points. Misses the free throw, 9 rebounds, a block, couple of steals. The lead back to 10. And Green has been given a lot of the assignment against Marasia Bacon in a man-to-man. And the jumper is on the way, and the rebound, Brooks. And Brianna Brooks, and then a foul in the backcourt. Ordonez the foul. And William Paterson will spend the timeout here. Erin Monahan with 6:53 remaining as the Pioneers look to get themselves back in the win column. And William Paterson is coming off of a disappointing loss to Rutgers Camden, 74-62. Yeah, we'd like to see her team close out NJCU tonight. They've played pretty strong defense, starting with their team rebounding. And she's gotten near double-doubles from CC Green and Brianna Brooks, despite only making 1 3 today. So for William Paterson, Erin Monahan is going to feel good about those areas, but this game's still far from over. With William Paterson Hall of Famer Jill Pajonski on her staff in her 17th season, class of 95. NJCU is going to put pressure on here on the inbound. Julie Ravito down the middle, CC Green. Hill on the entry at the elbow. Carolyn Hill tips the rebound out, and the recovery by Brooks. Heads up play for Carolyn Hill. Fresh shot clock for William Paterson. Green on the entry. Hill in good position. The turnaround against Ordonez and the late foul. Ordonez was good there, but then the help defender Maisha Bacon commits her 2nd. So Carolyn Hill will shoot the free throws. With 6:11 left. And Hill off the bench, a senior, as Zaira Taylor-Gaston will return. Hill started most of last year, 18 games. She's a transfer from 2 different community colleges, Hagerstown Community College in Maryland and Cecil Community College, also in Maryland. Both free throws are good for Hill. 51-39. Marasia Bacon. Christine Bishop just knocked down a three. Picking and popping, Maisha Bacon. Well defended, as now she drives baseline and picks up the William Paterson foul. And they got Carolyn Hill on the foul. So Maisha Bacon will shoot the free throws. And for NJCU, Bacon today has not had a monster game. That's just her 4th point, all on free throws. From the floor, she's 0 for 6 with 6 rebounds. Now, the games NJCU has been competitive. It's been Marasia Bacon putting up her usual 26-plus points, but then Maisha Bacon and then a third player getting 8 to 12. That's given them a chance. Giordano got it to Green. And William Paterson breaks pressure effectively again. For the game, 14 turnovers apiece. Ravito with the deflected pass, but they will say it's over and back. William Paterson claiming it was tipped. So NJCU hopes to take advantage. They've got 5:21 left. Bishop here from Maya Neal. Zaira Taylor-Gaston puts it up and through Ravito, who had to let her go. So 11 for Zaira, becoming the 2nd Gothic Knight into double figures. Now Hill is stuck, and this is going to be yet another backcourt violation. So the Gothic Knights a chance to inch closer. A well-timed trap of Carolyn Hill, who is going to get yanked by Erin Monahan, and she's going to bring back Emma Giacchetti. Bacon gets Brooks in the isolation, doesn't want to test the 5'11 post. Then Marasia Bacon off the swing, an open three. It's a 5-point game with plenty of time remaining. Ravito, tough floater. CC Green lost the rebound, and here comes Marasia Bacon and the William Paterson foul. And that'll be 5 team fouls, and that'll give the country's number 2 scorer 2 more shots. So Marasia Bacon will shoot these free throws. And for Marasia, 5 of 8 at the line, also 8 rebounds today, 3 steals. Well, to 24 points, missing the first. One of 2 in the trip. 51-47, down the middle, CC Green. Underneath, Brooks collects and scores. Brianna Brooks has been a difference maker in this second half for William Paterson. Bishop, Maisha Bacon. Marasia Bacon. Long on the 3, rebound Maisha Bacon. And Taylor-Gaston fouled by Green for yet another trip to the free throw line for the Gothic Knights. So Taylor-Gaston, who has contributed quite well today, and has the first free throw. So yet another competitive NJAC game for the Gothic Knights. This will make it 4 in a row. 2 makes for Zaira Taylor-Gaston. 13 for the freshman. Back to a 4-point game. Giordano. Ravito. Off to Brooks. And a good reset for William Paterson. Giordano, 8 to shoot, fired the 3. And a long rebound, Marasia Bacon. 1-on-1, past Ravito, the layup rims off. And Giordano chases it down. Missed opportunity there for the Gothic Knights as William Paterson settles it with 3 minutes left. They led by as many as 14. Ravito tries a 3, well short. Green, though, had good position for the rebound and is fouled. Taylor-Gaston tried to prevent the layup. CeCe Green with another trip to the free throw line. She's got a double-double with 13 and 10 and misses the first. And between free throws, Pat Devaney Sr. is going to use a timeout for the Gothic Knights. He's down to 1 timeout with 2:43 remaining. Still in a 4-point game. NJCU trailed by 1 at the half, 25-24. But 9 at the end of 3, 43-34. William Paterson has chosen to play a bit smaller, and they've gotten great contributions from their 3 and 4 spots, CeCe Green and Brianna Brooks. CeCe Green will have 1 more free throw. She's just 44% on the season. Off to the left badly. Maisha Bacon the rebound. NJCU can climb to within a possession. William Paterson already over the limits. Maisha Bacon stops and shoots over Brooks, who challenged the shot again. Giacchetti rebounding in traffic. "12 to shoot for Giacchetti.
I know that one.
Entry. CeCe Green, lefty shot off the glass. Great position for CeCe Green. Big basket there to make it a 6-point game. Taylor-Gaston into Maya Neal, turns and shoots. And again, just tough shooting, trying to shoot around Brianna Brooks. William Paterson could put the game away with a bucket here. Ravito. The shot clock at 10. Brooks, the cutter. It falls. Brianna Brooks. How apropos. 14 points. It's an 8-point game. And then a block out of bounds off of NJCU. Julie Ravito with the pass, backdoor cut, Brianna Brooks. And that could be the dagger with 1:01 remaining. And then Ravito coming up with the block on Marasia Bacon. Giordano is pressed, and then the foul. That's 5 team fouls, so Elisa Giordano will shoot 2. And she's the wrong person to foul at 74%. And she's off in the first. Giordano able to add one. 40 seconds remaining. Timeout, NJCU, their final timeout. And trailing now by 9. And what opportunities the Gothic Knights had, they could never quite get over the hump, an inch closer as William Paterson looks to finish this one out. For the Gothic Knights, Saturday they'll be at Rutgers Newark. Second meeting of the season, they lost by 16 back on December 8th. Then they'll host Montclair State, who's 7-3 in the conference, coming up on Wednesday the 30th to close out the month of January. And for NJCU at 1-10. And mathematically, I'm not sure if a loss here officially eliminates them, but I'm pretty certain that they would have to win out after tonight and win their final 5 games to get to 6 wins in the NJAC, and that still may not be enough. 7 would have made it very interesting, but they needed to win this one. And meanwhile, for William Paterson, they'll also get them to 6-6 in conference play. Marasia Bacon, 25 points. Maisha Bacon without a field goal. Marasia Bacon, the 3. And that's short. Brooks calls the timeout. With 30.8 is William Paterson. Will look to inbound the ball and knock down a couple of more free throws before they can celebrate the victory. But this one did not come easy. And William Paterson, their good rebounding has shown itself today. They're now plus 16 for the game, 48-32, including 17 offensive rebounds. And for this outsized NJCU team, something William Paterson does very well, that played right into their hands. Ravito, and then she is fouled. Ravito, a 61% free throw shooter. And the senior, 5 years out of high school. And she'll have one more. And Ravito, just 5 points for William Paterson's leading scorer that averages 15. And we'll get Bianca Soriano returning just for some defense, as Brianna Brooks will sit after a great effort. Her 14 points, including 12 coming in the second half, is a big story. Brooks also 10 points for a double-double. As there is Maisha Bacon missing the shot. Soriano the rebound, but called for traveling. With 9.8 left, it's a 10-point William Paterson lead. Marasia Bacon flips it up, and then we'll get the foul as Ravito fouled by Neal with 2.1. So yet another rebound for William Paterson. CeCe Green is going to finish with 15 and 10, 4 assists, couple of steals. She was outstanding, including a big shot late, along with a big basket late by Brianna Brooks to make it an 8-point game, with the shot clock running down with 1:01 left. Those are the 2 biggest baskets. And Green will get a nice hand from her teammates as she exits. And Brooks also 3 assists and credited with 5 blocks and 3 steals, and she was that good. Ravito makes both. She'll exit as William Paterson persevered through her first half foul trouble. This will be a 61-49 final. William Paterson escapes NJCU and they sweep the season series. NJCU led by Marasia Bacon's 25 points and 9 rebounds, 3 steals, 13 points from Zaira Taylor-Gaston on 4 of 7 from the field. William Paterson, 6-6 now in the NJAC, 10-9 overall. The Gothic Knights 4-15, 1-11 in the conference. I'll be back in about 20 minutes or 25 minutes from now to bring you the William Paterson NJCU men's game. NJCU 13-5, William Paterson 11-7 in their second meeting of the season. Until then, for our producer and director, Paul Tanasili, my name is Ralph Benorchik saying so long for a few minutes on NJCUGothicKnights.com.